Hello, hello, hello everybody. As you can see, I have a very special guest today here in Toontown. Dad, say hello.
Hello everybody.
You're live to the world.
Yeah, everybody in the world. Yes.
Yeah, my dad was like, oh, well, you gotta be careful with me today because I might swear. And I'm like, well, it's live. I can't edit it out. So you gotta watch yourself in case anybody's offended by swearing. But as always, guys, before we start off, please let me know if you can see me okay, if you can hear me okay. We are kind of beside a busy street and it's kind of windy out, so let's hope for the best. See Harriet, Jim, and Yuki, as always, are here. Thanks for coming out, guys. We got Catalin, John, Lisa, thank you for coming out. Oh, we got Michael and Alina here. And by the way, I want to say a big thank you to both of you for the PayPal that you sent me earlier. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are doing good. And excited to show you guys Saskatoon. We haven't been here in a really long time because my dad lives out in the boonies. Isn't that right?
Yeah, in the boonies.
What's the population of the town that you live in, Dad?
Well, under 500, maybe 300. I don't live in the town. I live in the country.
Yeah, he literally with nobody else around. So it's a population of you, a dog, and three cats.
Two cats.
Two cats. So that's the population of my dad's place. Oh, we got Joel, a Brazilian living in Regina here. Very cool. We got Angel from Orlando, Miguel from Guatemala. Oh wow, we already got almost 130 people here already. Yeah. That's quite a few. Aw, thank you so much to Brianna, lovely. Thank you for the super chat. Love ya. You look very happy, Alina, and gray skies will clear up and say hi to you and Pops for me. Thank you so much, Brianna. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming out as always. We got Adriana from Colombia. Very cool. So guys, we'll get started here in a minute, and yeah, I'm really hoping it doesn't rain tonight because as we were walking here, there was a little bit of sprinkling rain. It's a little bit overcast, so we're gonna hope for the best. Expect that when I am going to be on the bridge, there is going to be some wind noise, but once we get to the bottom, it shouldn't be too bad. So, Dad, let's get at it. My dad's up and ready. Yeah. But let me flip the camera here, and I'm going to show you guys where we're at. This street in Saskatoon is probably I guess my favorite street in the city. It's called Broadway, and this is kind of like the artistic, like local business area of the city. Like this place, for example, Bulk Cheese Warehouse, has been here I think since I moved to Canada. So literally like 25 years at least this business has been here. It has like, you know, amazing cheeses from all around the world. So yeah, this area of the city I really like just because almost every single business is like, you know, privately owned and you can't find anywhere else. These guys don't like Putin either, so good on them for that. And yeah, we're just gonna start on Broadway. My dad's gonna walk with us for part of the way, but then he's gonna actually go back and get the car because where I'm gonna end up is quite a long ways from here. So you're kind of doing a part-way marathon with me today. Oh my goodness, one of your friends is here. We got Dale Holmgren I see here in the chat.
Dale Holmgren.
Hi from Canistino.
Hi, Dale.
Here, actually, why don't you come on this side, Dad? You come on this side of me. Yeah. So
what about
Dale,
Arvella?
Yeah, is Arvella there? We got some family friends here. But thanks for coming out, Dale. Also, I saw a super chat here from Michael. Thank you so much. Hi, Alina and Alina's dad. How are you doing? And the dad. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm doing good.
My dad's doing good. And I'm doing all right too, but actually yesterday I ended up getting the booster dose for the COVID vaccine because the next destination that I'm going to requires it. I'll announce where I'm going in the next few weeks, but yeah, I had to get a booster dose, so I got it in my left arm, and oh my god, my arm is so sore. So at least it's just that, no fever, no nothing, but that's how I'm doing. So thank you very much, Michael. Lots of people are saying hi to you.
Yeah, well, hi to everybody.
We even got Bulad from Kazan, from Russia. Very cool. Oh, we got another blogger here, Sarah. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh, and the vaccine made you tired too. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I feel okay, but very, very tired. I'm gonna flip the camera here. We're gonna go walk across the street. We got a cute looking patio over here. And let me guys actually show you this area of the street. Don't mind the ominous clouds in the distance. And oh yeah, one thing we did miss is the Broadway Theater. That's been there for a really long time. They actually like screen movies there, have some performances there. So that's another like hallmark of Broadway, you could say. So we're gonna head on this way. And actually, straight up here, if you guys can see, the St. John's Music sign. Some of you may know that my biggest thing when I was in high school was actually being in the school orchestra, and I played the oboe, and this was the place that we always went to like get my reeds and all that kind of stuff. We actually came to Saskatoon like quite a bit, didn't we?
Yeah,
like when I was younger.
When we were in high school, we come every week, at least once a week anyway.
Yeah, because basically what would happen is when I was younger, I used to tell my dad I was sick to try and get out of school.
Played hooky.
But as I got older, I just told him I didn't feel like going to school. And he'd be like, well, do you want to go to Saskatoon? And I'd be like, yep. So we just skipped school and yeah, have a good time. And actually, do you remember, I'll flip the camera. Do you remember, I think I was in like grade 11 or 12, we came into Saskatoon after, yeah, I called in sick, and we saw my vice principal in the mall.
He was playing hooky too.
I guess. But I forget, like, I think I used like a really like kind of out there excuse. Like I think once, this is really bad, I even had him call the school to say one of my friends had died, I think.
No, was sick and in the hospital in Saskatoon.
Yeah, and
so you had to go see her.
And that's how I got out of it. So see, you're responsible.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times.
Well, I
good
don't
times.
care as long as you got good marks and had your homework done.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's the way I look at it too. Same with like school or a job, is like, as long as you're getting your work done and you get what they're talking about, like what does it matter if you're there? So
if you can do the work in half the time, why be there full time?
Yeah, exactly. So
we played hooky together.
Yeah, we did. So this place has also been here a very long time and has some really good coffee. It's, oh shoot, we should have gone here. We were looking for a cafe before the live stream. Why didn't I think of this place? Yeah, the Broadway Roastery is like a really famous coffee shop here in Saskatoon, and you can like buy fresh coffee here as well. Yeah, it's really, really nice, and it's been here a long time. So if you're in Saskatoon, this is at the very end of Broadway, going towards the Broadway Bridge. So definitely a cool place to visit. All right. Nicola says, Alina, you and your dad should write a book about traveling and your adventures. Your expertise runs in the family. Oh, thank you, Nicola. On this side, actually, of the cafe is a really cute sort of banner that has also, or mural, I guess I should say, has been here for a really long time. Thought I would show it. And yeah, let's head on to the Broadway Bridge and give you guys a beautiful view of the, what's the name of the river here, Dad?
Saskatchewan River.
The South Saskatchewan River. Yeah, so very nice. Ooh, we got another friend on the live stream, my friend Lane, who you guys probably saw if you watched my last videos, is here in the chat, who is also a resident of Saskatoon and who I will be seeing tomorrow. So a big hello to Lane.
Yeah, hi Lane.
My dad says hi. And oh my goodness, wow. As always, Jim Ross, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. I'll be buying you dinner. Jim sent us $100.
No, we had a deal.
Oh God.
I pay for the gas and the food, you pay for the rooms we stay
I had to argue with my dad over who was gonna buy lunch today, but I won. But thank you so much, Jim. Oh my God, that's so generous. Well, survived the stampede in fine form, I see. Alina with Gordy McLeod as a special guest. Saskatoon is the best. Hold on, Dad. I can't read and walk with the sun. Saskatoon is the best little city on the prairies. Used to have the best clubs and honky-tonk bars because it's a big university town. Still my favorite stop going east or west. Very true. Thank you so much as always, Jim. That's very kind of you. And yeah, I agree. Like Saskatoon, for being a city of about, we looked it up, about 350,000, something like that. I feel like it actually does have a lot to offer. Like it's a very, you know, idyllic, very pretty city. I personally like it better than Regina, though I haven't been to Regina in a long time. We'll actually be going there while I'm here on this trip. But I've always thought it was like, you know, a really nice place for the size of the city. It has a lot of great local businesses. It is a university town, as Jim mentioned. And yeah, a very young city. I feel like there's more young people that are, you know, moving to Saskatoon. So let me flip the camera here. So this is the Broadway Bridge, guys. And Saskatoon is actually known as the city of bridges because for the size of it, it has quite a few. It has 7 different bridges. One you can see right across the way here. It's called Victoria Bridge. And the last times that I was here, I swear it was closed. So it's only recent, I think, that it has been open. So that's one of them. Then there's University Bridge over there. Then there's the Railway Bridge. Do you know the names of any of the other bridges, Dad?
The Circle Drive Bridge.
Yeah.
And then the one to the south, what do they call that?
To the south?
Yeah, the Circle Drive to the south, they got a bridge there.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't know what they call that.
Anybody from Saskatoon, please comment below. And I apologize if the sound quality is terrible right now because of the wind. Because the prairies are so flat, you really feel the wind that much more. And just across the way there, you guys can probably see a beautiful castle sort of looking building. That's the Delta Bessborough. Really fancy Delta Hotel that's been around for quite a long time. So that's what that is. Oh no. Lane says, did you guys pack an umbrella? The clouds look gnarly right now. You may have the worst luck with rain. I hope not. I knew that would be like something that could happen, but yeah, I'm hoping for the best.
Just a little one though.
Yeah, I hope it clears up. And then over on this side, this is all new. I mean, well, what's new? New in the last 10 years, basically. They've got the Remier Art Gallery, which I've actually never been to. I probably should go check it out. They've got some new apartment buildings in there, new businesses, there's some new restaurants. So I think where Lane and I are going tomorrow for supper is in that area, if I remember correctly. So we'll get to see all of that area tomorrow. Oh, is this correct? Somebody says, Dwayne says, the new bridge in the south is named the Gordie Howe Bridge.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah? Huh. I have no idea, so I can't confirm.
We can drive her across it, maybe.
Yeah. Very cool. Adrian says, my dad and sister graduated from U of Sask. That's cool. Yeah, to be honest, like, Saskatoon, come on this side of me, Dad, just because my arm, I have to go with my right arm, because my left arm, I can't hold it up for that long. I feel like U of Sask like is really a nice university. Like I've just been on the grounds. Obviously I've never gone to university, but it's, you know, it's a really nice campus. Like even comparing it to like U of T, which is like super spread out. If you go to it in Toronto, I really like U of Sask because it's kind of more in one area and has like really beautiful like heritage sort of buildings. It's really nice. Let's see here. Is the sound okay, guys? Somebody said that they're having focus issues. Sometimes that just can be service, but how's the sound? I hope it's all right. Do you want to walk with me all the way to First Street and then you turn around?
Sure.
Okay, cool. My dad was technically going to turn around right at the end here, but we'll actually go together until First Avenue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, once we get down here, guys, it should be better. It should hopefully be
calmer.
more protected. Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you for coming out, Johanna. I'm doing well, thanks. Thank you very much, Max. Amazing. So, Dad, where would you say are your favorite places in Saskatoon?
Oh, God.
Hold on, I'll open the camera. What's your favorite places?
Princess Auto.
Oh, okay, yes. Where else?
Costco.
I don't think these places,
TV Mart.
you know, these aren't exactly exclusive to Saskatoon. Any other places?
Well, that's all I do, down a few places.
Yeah, but what about walking down by the river when we go the other way?
Well, I haven't done that since you were here, though.
Yeah, well, we'll do that tomorrow. And then,
Yeah, really beautiful down by the river.
yeah. And what did we do this afternoon? Where did we go for lunch?
Calories.
Yeah, and what did we get there?
Rental burger.
It was
As
really
usual.
good, as usual. Yeah. Oh, Dad, you got a question from Lane. She asks, Gord, when are you starting your YouTube channel?
Maybe this winter.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to have more time or even this summer because I sold my place
Yeah.
and all I live in the camper. So
Yeah.
I don't have no garden, no big lawn to cut,
Yeah.
no firewood to cut.
Yeah.
A lot more spare time.
Yeah, my dad made a big change in his life where before he was literally living in like a 4,000 square foot house, like a huge house, literally by himself. And now he sold it all and is basically going to be a digital nomad, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see where the wind takes my dad.
Well, I'm thinking I should be a stand-up comedian like George Carlin.
Oh, okay,
Look
new
up
career
George
path.
Carlin on YouTube.
So there you go, guys. There it is. It looks like somebody's having a little picnic here in the park. Very nice. I don't think so. Not for us.
Pretend you're one of the family members.
Yeah. Colin says your dad is a hero. Princess Auto is truly a destination. Well, it's Harbor Freight for me.
For some people.
Yeah. So you guys obviously are on the same page.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who I guess don't know, Princess Auto is basically like, you know, it's a man's mecca.
Tools and welding stuff. And
Yeah. But wait, is it more for like cars or like
no,
stuff
just
like that?
tools and accessories and
Yeah.
a bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look it up, Google it, see what there is. You might be interested.
There you go. Not sponsored by Princess Auto. Oh, thank you once again to Jim Ross. This walk and talk isn't quite as cold as the last time that you and your dad did the walk and talk. Yeah, I guess the last place that we filmed in was when it was like fucking freezing.
Prince Albert.
In Prince
minus
Albert,
40
minus 40.
or more.
Yeah, it was so cold. So let's maybe go to, oh no, let's go across here and then across. Yeah, so it's definitely warmer. So thank you once again, Jim. Oh, and we got another super chat from Harriet, Jim, and Yuki. Thank you. Papa, will you be traveling with Alina very soon?
Nope.
Not right away, but hopefully I can talk him into it in the fairly near future, because I think that would be fun. I think I could find some places that he'd like. So thank you guys very much. And then we got a super chat. Oh, we gotta go across here. We got a super chat from Michael and Alana. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm at a loss for words. I did not know that you and your dad got in trouble with the school.
We didn't get in trouble.
We didn't get in trouble, but we could have gotten in trouble.
Nobody complained.
Nobody complained. Nice feeling to know you were part of the group of fun times. Well, very true. Thank you so much, Michael. I hope you guys are good. So I'll show you guys where we are. This is what? Is this 2nd Ave? Or is this 1st Ave? Do we gotta go one more? Why don't they have freaking signs? This is 19th. Oh, this is 3rd. No, we're not even there.
This is 3rd.
This is 3rd, so we gotta keep on going.
There's 3rd sign.
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
They're not too ample with the signs.
Yeah, come on guys, get it together. Yeah, so all of this stuff is new. When I lived here, none of this was here. I guess this area is kind of called River Landing, if I'm understanding correctly. And then further on down here, there's the farmer's market, right? Or at least there used to be.
Yeah.
There used to be a farmer's market down there. My dad's pointing out the courthouse. Do you have any experience there?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I went there with a friend one time.
Oh, geez. What kind of friends do you got?
Oh, I got all kinds of friends.
I see.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. Oh, Lane says the farmer's market moved north though, so I guess maybe it's not there anymore. Okay, so see, this is what I saw on the map. So yeah, we can't actually go down first, I think, because it goes beside the bridge, so we'll go down 2nd and then loop. But what do you think? Did you want to head back now, or do you want to walk till the Midtown Mall?
I could walk to the Midtown Mall.
Can you find your way back? Okay. Alright. So yeah. We got that's where we got a ticket, isn't it?
Yeah, $60 parking ticket.
Can never let it go. We were like 5 minutes late and they gave us a $60 ticket because our movie ran late. We were very upset. Yeah. Okay, now the wind's kind of quieter here.
Nice.
It's better. Oh, Mom's here. Mom says watching you guys. Привет. Oh, see,
Yeah, привет.
my camera's plugged in, so I gotta go this way.
We'll go this way.
Yeah, привет. Hello from Saskatoon. I'm happy that I actually got here when I did because my flight was delayed, as all the flights in Canada have seemed to be getting delayed. At least it wasn't canceled. But yeah, I woke up at like 6:30 because my flight was at like 9. And then I see on my phone it's been delayed, so I got up early for nothing. But at least I'm here. At least I ended up here. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat, Gediminas. Saskatoon, my old Canadian prairie home when I was a U of S grad student. Is there still an Army and Navy store downtown?
I think
Do you know anything about that?
I think there is.
Yeah.
It's on Idlewild, I think.
Oh, I have no idea, so you'd know better than me. But probably. But thank you, Gediminas. Thank you for coming out, and glad I can give you a little window into the old stomping grounds. All right. So, yeah, this is 20th Street here. And we can just go across to First. We'll loop. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just walk down here and then go up on 21st maybe.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, because there's not much to see right there.
On 21st.
Yeah. Overall, I would say that if you are like right downtown in this area, some of the like, you know, cool restaurants to eat at are usually, yeah, on 2nd Ave, just from my own experience. Though because today's Sunday, I'm actually surprised how many things are closed. Like even on Broadway, we were like, you know, looking for a place to pop into before the live stream, and like next to everything was closed. I'm like, come on guys, this is not a small town. How are you not open on a Sunday? But it is what it is. Let's see here. Joanna says your dad is a great walking buddy.
Oh yeah.
My dad has actually, I feel like he's in very good shape for his age, obviously, but even just like 20 years ago, we were like doing a lot of traveling well, not 20 years, I guess 15-ish years ago, we were doing lots of traveling together. We did like hiking in the Himalayas. We went to Egypt and Jordan together. You went to New Zealand. You went to Tokyo when I was working there. So my dad's actually done quite a bit of traveling, and usually when we travel, we kind of do more like adventurous kind of travel. Yeah, so like lots of hiking, riding bikes. So I think he's in very good shape. So important to keep moving at every age. Oh, we got an Irish pub here, O'Shea's. This has actually been here forever. I remember this place.
Did you go there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not Irish.
No, I'm not Irish. You're more Irish than I am. Yeah. My dad's heritage is overall, I guess, like Scottish Irish. Would that be correct?
English.
Yeah.
Scottish.
Mix
Irish,
of all of that.
Norwegian.
Yeah. That's cool. So yeah, guys, this is downtown Saskatoon.
Yeah, this is the main downtown part.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can walk up here on 21st to the Midtown Plaza. I didn't know there was a statue of Gandhi here. What?
No, I didn't. That's new.
Is this new, or have I just missed it?
remember that.
Yeah, huh. Non-violence is a universal law acting under all circumstances. That's cool, I guess. Interesting. Not that I think Gandhi has any connection. Yeah, let's go across this way. Oh yeah, you can get a little view of the Delta Besbro over here. Adrian, I hope you're being sarcastic by saying the traffic is outrageous.
It's not outrageous, no.
Yes, it's very, very busy.
Well, maybe on Circle Drive in rush time. It's
Yeah.
busy, but it's not down here.
Yeah.
We'll go across there.
So, actually, a little memory about this area, that now where the Honey Bun Cafe is right there. That used to be Flight Center, which is like a travel agency, and that's where, for a part-time, I used to work. But then I moved up to Broadway Avenue, so I actually used to spend a bit of time. Lane and I actually used to spend quite a bit of time here downtown, because that's where we met. Lane and I met working for Flight Center. So that was the main positive thing that came out of that job.
Yeah.
Can't say I liked it. So yeah. Oh gosh. I remember there used to be, what used to be here? I think it was
Lululemon.
Well, yeah, wait, is Lululemon gone? Oh my god.
Or maybe there's
If Lululemon
else.
can't survive, then who can? Or yeah, maybe they moved. I don't know. Huh, yeah, this is
But
where
they
you...
were in here, I think.
Man, holy, there's a bunch of stuff that's gone now. I haven't been here. Oh, Lululemon is in the mall now, Lane says. Okay, thank God. But yeah, there's quite a few places that have either changed over or are closed right now, so... Huh. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat to Kaleda. Thank you so much. Like I said, your mom on last week's live, please tell to your dad that he's blessed to have a beautiful, smart, and very expressive daughter. A special dinner on me to him and you. Aw, thank you very much, Kaleda. You hear that, Dad? Yeah. He says yes. So thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Hope you're having a great day. They're actually, speaking of restaurants, yeah, I will say that there are like a lot of really good restaurants in Saskatoon. Like we went to Calories today because that's kind of like our favorite place to go. But I'm super excited to try out some new places where I'll be going with Lane tomorrow. Because yeah, it feels like every time I come here, there's like a really interesting new place that has just opened up. So my dad's trying to text and walk at the same time. Thomas asks, ask your dad who he thinks will win the Grey Cup.
I don't know.
Yeah, both me and my dad don't really know anything about sports. We're not sports people at all. All right, guys. Well, what do you think? Did you want to head back? Because you'll still have a 30-minute walk back.
Yeah, you'll probably get down to that place before I do.
Yeah. So, guys, well, let's actually get out of the wind here. I'll at least try to. It seems to be coming from all directions. Oh, right here. Here it's calmer,
Yeah.
I think. Oh, Martin says your dad's handsome.
Oh.
You don't want to swear?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Take a compliment.
I'm not handsome. I'm an old grumpy old guy.
There you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my special guest. Thank you, Dad, for coming out. And yeah, I'll see you in the parking lot there. So make sure you get back safe.
Well, we have phones.
All right. Have fun. I'll see you. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed meeting my dad for a little bit. Thank you to everybody for the very kind compliments. And let me just flip the camera here before we head on out. This is kind of, I guess, the most famous mall in Saskatoon. It's called the Midtown Plaza. I remember, you know, when I was going to school in a small town, Canistino or whatever, this was like heaven for me. You know, like Saskatoon was the big city. Like this was the place to be. This is where everything was happening. And I felt, you know, so fancy going to the Midtown Plaza and getting a Starbucks, which has actually been there forever, it seems. So yeah, it was like the place to be. And it's interesting that the more, you know, you travel, big cities that you thought were big at the time aren't big after a while. So once I went to Tokyo, that was definitely a big city. So times have changed. All right. North Sask guy says, I assume referring to Saskatoon, used to have the most restaurants per capita in Canada years ago. Not sure if it still does. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure about that, but I guess since, yeah, there's not a huge population here, I guess it would be easier to like fill the per capita quota. This is definitely a very Saskatchewan institution, which is SaskTel. I think they're still the main like internet and phone provider in Saskatchewan. They're not in any other province as far as I know, just because some of the other popular providers that we have in Canada, they're kind of like smaller ones, like Fido and like Freedom Mobile. I don't think, or at least they didn't 5 years ago, they didn't work in Saskatchewan, just because I think there's not as many cell towers that I guess maybe they have relationships with. So as far as I know, the only providers that they have in Saskatchewan are SaskTel, TELUS, Bell, and Rogers, I think. I think those are like the four big guys. And then all the other little ones that might like work in, you know, Ontario or something, they might not work here. So that's another little caveat about Saskatchewan. Yeah, Max says, I remember the live stream in the cold and winter at -40. Nice to see Saskatoon in the summertime. Easier for you both. Yes, very true. Johanna asks, Ali, would you move back here? Well, that's a good question. And I mean, fairly easy to answer. No, I mean, if I'm being honest, like I actually lived in Saskatoon, I think for 3 or 4 years, kind of on and off. Like I was still traveling at the time as well, but I was like dating a guy who lived here, so that's kind of what kept me here for as long as I did. And yeah, like while I love Saskatoon, it is, you know, a very charming city in many ways, but I think just for what I'm doing with, you know, my career now and stuff, and not wanting to handle -40 for 6 months of the year, I don't think, you know, Saskatoon is a place that I would consider as like a home base. It just wouldn't really make sense for me. But like I said, I think it's a great city, has much to offer in many ways, but just not what I'm looking for at this point in my life. Thank you very much to Rahul. As always, thank you for coming out and supporting. Have a wonderful time with your dad. Any plans to visit Moose Jaw and the tunnels? Fantastic question. And yes, absolutely, we will be going to Moose Jaw because that is actually one of mine and my dad's favorite places here in Saskatchewan. It's a really charming little city. Just thinking how I should get around here. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna go to Moose Jaw, definitely gonna check out the tunnels, and there will be a video. So for those of you who have never heard of Moose Jaw, obviously a very weird name for a city, you'll be able to see it in an upcoming video. So thank you very much as always, Rahul. Really appreciate your support and hope you're doing good, enjoying the summer. We're finally actually, you know, getting some warm weather here, which I'm more than happy about after very cold weather when I was in BC. All right, we got green light. Oh, this used to be a Starbucks, I think, and now it's closed. Sad. Yeah. It's very quiet today on a Sunday. Let's see here. I saw there was a question I wanted to answer. Yeah, from Ananias, asks, have you ever been to the extreme north of Canada, close to the North Pole? Unfortunately, not yet. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, we're going to go all the way down to Spadina. No, not yet. Just because to fly to the most northern province of Canada, which is called Nunavut, not only is it obviously a very remote sort of trip where there's not much, you know, infrastructure, and obviously it is quite cold for the majority of the year, it's primarily because the flights are outrageously expensive. Basically from anywhere else in Canada, it's going to be like at least $1,000 each way, and you know, maybe the flights go once or twice a week. So definitely something I want to do, but not an inexpensive trip, if you know what I mean. And I think I'd have to have like a really good reason or like content that I was going to film there to kind of justify that kind of money. So hopefully in the future, but probably not anytime soon. But yeah, the Northern Lights are definitely amazing. But the Northern Lights, you can see, like, even literally, I used to watch the Northern Lights from my bedroom window in Kinistino. And Kinistino isn't even like super north of Saskatchewan, but because it gets so cold, we actually do see them. So you don't even need to go that far north to see the Northern Lights in Canada. So here we are, guys. We're on 22nd and 3rd Avenue. Yeah, I haven't been down here in so long. Basically, it just seemed to work out that all the last times that I was in Saskatchewan, it was always winter time, which is the worst because it's so freaking cold. But, you know, I'd be coming back here if I wanted to spend, you know, Christmas with my mom and dad, or if I wanted to, you know, my mom's birthday in January and then my birthday in February. So that's usually why I'd end up coming in the winter. But it's just so miserable. It's so miserable. So I'm so happy to be here in the summer for once because it's so much better, so much nicer. Aw. Thank you so much for the super chat, Johanna. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting as always. Hope you're doing great. We got 256 people in here. Amazing. Welcome to Saskatoon. Amazing, amazing city here in the prairies. Let's see here. Got, I think, a co-op business corporate sort of building here downtown. Actually, I was talking to my dad about this earlier. This building, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it is anymore, but this was the building where I had to give my paperwork to get my Canadian citizenship, basically about 10 years ago when I could apply for it. So I remember coming down here a lot to oh, that wind. Oh, yeah, so this was like an important place for me for that reason. Oh, I'm gonna try and cover the speaker so you guys don't get bombarded with the wind. Oh, we got somebody from North Battleford. Amazing. We got somebody from Kyushu, Japan. Definitely the opposite side of the world. Very cool. Alright, there we go. Yeah, gosh, it is. Oh my god, what is with this weather? It's true though that if you actually, you know, go out to the fields in Saskatchewan where it's actually, you know, super flat and no like buildings in sight, you can see for like miles upon miles. I'm actually gonna go back this way to show you guys the Besbro. Yeah, it's unlike any other place I've been just because you can see so far into the distance. It's very, very unique. Actually, who here has been to Saskatchewan? Who in the chat is either from Saskatchewan or who has visited Saskatchewan? And if you visited, where did you go and like what was your favorite place? I'm curious. Oh my gosh, we got somebody from Tirana, from Albania. Amazing, welcome. Oh, we got somebody from Zenon Park in Saskatchewan. Wow. And Adrian's from Saskatchewan. Very cool. Yeah, what's with... Is it me? Is this what Saskatoon is always like now? Or is this just a very quiet Sunday? Where is everybody? I actually chose to do a live stream today instead of tomorrow because I'm like, oh, well, you know, a Sunday night should be busier than a Monday night. But I don't know if that's true. Where is everybody? Down here, I think there's a Hudson, so I assume people will be out on the patio there. Oh, Lane says downtown is quiet outside of work hours and events. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like many downtowns, I guess it is actually busier during the weekdays because if people are actually in the office, then, you know, they'll go out for lunch or something and then maybe go out for drinks after work. So I guess true on Sundays, maybe everybody's just at home. So, interesting. I feel like this mural over here is new. I don't remember seeing that. That's new. Oh, we got a comment from David who says, I have visited Saskatoon by car and stayed in a farm bed and breakfast. Went through on a train a few times too. Well, that's cool. Huh. Cypher says, I've been there a handful of times for work about 10 years ago. Saskatoon is definitely the best city there and the cleanest. Regina, I found pretty sketchy downtown. Okay, interesting. Yeah, like I said before, I haven't been to Regina, gosh, like probably at least 10 years. At least 10 years was the last time I was there. So honestly, if you dropped me off in the middle of Regina, I would be completely lost and have no idea where I am. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some research on what exactly we're gonna see and do there. Because I guess, I don't know if I've mentioned it on my channel, but like, obviously I'm here in Saskatchewan to visit with my dad and like some family friends and stuff. But I'm also obviously shooting content, and what my dad and I are going to do is actually a bit of a road trip through some, you know, popular places in Saskatchewan and some places that like I've never, you know, been to. So if you guys are looking for some interesting Sask content, then stay tuned, because that is what I'm going to be putting out after I put out 2 videos that I shot in Calgary. Tomorrow I'm going to have one on why I think Calgary is actually the most affordable large city in Canada. I'll stand by that. And then the next one will be of the Stampede. So those will be coming before the Sask content, but we'll have at least 4 videos from here in Saskatchewan. So guys, that's an ice cream truck that is only open during the summer, Saskatoon Refreshments. And then over here, we are on Spadina Avenue, where there is the beautiful Delta Besbro Hotel that I had mentioned from across on the river. Really beautiful luxury hotel that's been here for a really long time. Aw, thank you for coming out, Shannon from New York. Hi from New York. Looks like Midtown Manhattan there. It's a ghost town outside of business hours. Yeah, I guess that's actually a common thing in big cities, is if it's primarily the Monday to Friday crowd. On the weekends it can be quite quiet. Don't run me over. I don't remember if drivers in Saskatoon are polite or not. I forget what it's like to drive here. This is new, or at least new to me, Cathedral Social Hall. I have not seen that or been there before. Sheraton Cavalier has been here a long time. I remember when Lane and I used to have to do Flight Center conferences early morning there. They did not pay us for those hours, which is why Flight Center got sued a couple of years ago. Did not run a proper business. So yeah, this is Spadina Avenue, guys. Really lovely street. Lane, oh gosh, don't remind me. Yeah, at least they gave us free muffins and coffee, right? That's worth not being paid, at least in their minds. What do you guys think? Do you want to go down to the actual river? Like, we can go a little ways closer to it, or do you want to stay on Spadina Avenue? Vote now, vote quickly. Because basically, like, we will have to go across the University Bridge, but we can either go on Spadina or we can go down to the water. Thomas says river. Lane says river, river, river. All right, let's go it. Let's go. This is new. This was not here the last time I was there. All right. Yeah, and hopefully, yeah, true, the wind should be quieter down here. At least I hope so. But yeah, that's actually one very nice thing about Saskatoon, is that I don't know how long the loop would take, but you can basically walk, you know, one side of the river and then the other. It's got trails like all throughout, and I think it would take you at least like 4 or 5 hours, because I used to run like 10K races or even like a full, you know, marathon. I once ran a full marathon, and yeah, that took me quite a few hours. So the trails down here are really lovely, and you can kind of have an uninterrupted walking or running path down by this beautiful scenery. There we are. That's kind of the back of the Delta Besbro. And this, I don't know if it's called this, but is it called Saskatchewan Crescent? this main street across the way, it's got like, you know, some of the best and most expensive real estate in the city. Some really like beautiful homes are on that street. I don't know if that's the right name of the street, but anyways, that's like prime real estate right there. Because on this side of the street, sure, there's like some apartment buildings, but it's not as close to the water, and it's not like homes, it's more apartments. So some of the rich people in Saskatoon live over there. Yes, Sask Crescent Lane says. Yeah, I really like walking down there as well. And yes, Rough Rider Guy, great name. The trail is called Meewasin Trail. Yes, that is the proper name of it. Johanna asks, Alina, how many steps do you walk daily? Over 15,000 steps for sure, right? Yes, I think on my average day, I think probably 15,000 would be about right. Because, you know, with your phone, it only really counts when you like have it in your hand or it's like moving with you. And, you know, sometimes I'm walking around and my phone's like sitting in a room somewhere. So I think on average, I probably do at least 15,000. And then on the days where I have like a live stream like this, or I'm really exploring or filming a city, like easily 20, 25,000, like some days 30,000. And that's when I'm like exhausted. So I am a walker. There is the University Bridge, another beautiful bridge. There's somebody out on a, what do you call it? Why can't I think of the name of this? What is happening? Is my English just gone out the window? What is the water? I was gonna call it a ski-doo, but that's in the winter. jet ski? Holy hell, why can't guys, help me out here. What is this thing? A jet ski, right? Right? Am I losing my mind? What is that thing called? Jesus. Sea-doo, right? Oh my God. Jesus. My English is going out the window. Oh, one sec. I just got to get something adjusted here. There we go. All right. Back to business. Aw. Some more people having a lovely picnic and barbecue. Samuel says, man, I wish I could see all of these parts of Canada so clean and nice. Better to live in than NYC. Interesting. Because it's like, obviously for many people, New York City is like a dream city. And I mean, I, you know, loved it when I visited it. But I can see, you know, primarily because of the crazy, you know, price to live in New York City, and then, you know, some of the issues that they have there, like, you know, crime, and of course it's not the cleanest city. I can see how, you know, I don't know if New York would be for everybody, just like, you know, Saskatoon isn't going to be for everybody. It all really depends what you're looking for. But on a whole, like, I would say that most Canadian cities are quite nice, and, you know, for being cities overall are on the safer side. Like, sure, there's definitely some areas in Saskatoon that you would not, you know, want to go to by yourself, or even, I guess, with other people, and especially at night, like, it just wouldn't be safe. But for the majority of the city, I would say that, you know, during most times of the day, it's unlikely anything serious is going to happen. But then again, you know, I haven't been here in a really long time, so maybe things have changed. Jennifer asks, Alina, is tourism back to normal in Canada? Well, I wouldn't say back to normal by any stretch. Just because, like, Canada obviously still does have, you know, COVID regulations, as in anybody coming into Canada still needs to be vaccinated and have, you know, a PCR test result. Whereas Canadians, thankfully, if you're vaccinated, you don't need a PCR test to enter Canada. So I think that probably does deter some people from visiting. Let these guys pass just because they're loud. I don't know. I thought that was like Ukrainian singing for a minute, but I'm like, no. it's not. So yeah, I think probably the COVID rules are deterring some people from coming to Canada, like from abroad, I mean, but there is a lot of, I think, domestic travel and tourism going on, just because, like, you know, in BC, for example, when Lane and I were doing our road trip, we had to book like literally 3-4 months out, when there was already like 90% of the hotels in the areas that we were going to that were booked out. And I can guarantee that the majority of the bookings are probably domestic travelers. So in some parts of the country, especially BC, I think tourism is like flying high again, because all the restrictions, you know, as far as masking and like there's no vaccine pass anymore, all of that has been lifted once you're already in the country. So I think just domestic travel has really picked up, but international travel will probably still take a while to get going. So that is my opinion on that. I don't know for sure, obviously. Let me read your comments here. Flip the camera. Gap says you are close to the Ukrainian museum. Yes, I do remember that there is a Ukrainian heritage museum here, but to be honest, I don't remember exactly where, because I don't think I've actually even been inside of it. Because I remember when I lived in Saskatoon, I think it was under renovation or something, because I remember trying to go to it and it was closed. But we do have one. And also, at least when I was living here, every summer there used to be like a Ukrainian culture festival. I assume that now that COVID stuff has lifted, they'll probably start up with all of the festivals, but because Saskatchewan actually has a very high population of, you know, Ukrainian diaspora, definitely there's lots of like festivals and even some, you know, Ukrainian restaurants or Ukrainian shops here. So a very good place for Ukrainians who want to immigrate to Canada. I think actually this monument right here is actually dedicated to something, yeah, about the Ukrainian Canadian Congress. Remember this statue here. So guys, how should I do this? Lane, if you're still watching, do I go underneath here to get to the Mendel area, or do I go across? I think I go down, right? Huh. Because see guys, like today, I literally just landed and haven't, you know, done this walk in years. So I am just going off of memory. Rough Rider guy says under. Yes, Lane says go under. Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was under here, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, at the top, I'd be like blocked by the traffic, I think. So it's easier to go down here, and you guys will get a nicer view of the river as well. So lovely. Thank you for that. Glad I have you guys on the live stream. Johanna asks, is it safer there than Toronto right now? Also a good question. Once again, I'm just giving my opinion. I don't know the actual statistics. I will say this. Personally, I would feel safer walking in downtown Toronto at, let's say, 1 a.m. by myself than I would feel walking by myself at 1 a.m. in downtown Saskatoon. Primarily because in downtown Saskatoon at 1 a.m. I think there would be next to no one there. Like maybe there'd be some people in the pub or something like that, but I don't think anybody's really going to be like walking around at 1 a.m. So if somebody wanted to do something, you know, it would be more of a prime opportunity. And there's not really, you know, much to do at that hour. So I wouldn't probably for any reason really be out walking around at that hour and wouldn't feel particularly safe. Whereas Toronto at 1 a.m., there's still usually a lot going on in many different parts of the city. And I have walked, yeah, around Toronto at like all hours of the night. and have thankfully, you know, never had anything happen. But at the same time, absolutely, shit goes down in Toronto, and, you know, there are some very sketchy areas of the city which, you know, you should just not go to. And there have been, you know, unfortunately, like, crimes targeted towards women. And I would especially say, like, don't walk on any, like, lone, quiet streets, you know, by yourself in Toronto, or basically anywhere. Like, that's kind of the worst. If you're somewhere where there's a lot of people and, you know, still lots of places open, I think most Canadian cities that are that busy are fine. But you just don't want to kind of be by yourself, you know, somewhere that you're new to. That would be my take on it. Let's see here. Just reading your comments, guys. Oh, we got somebody from Brazil. Ivan from Porto Alegre in Brazil. That's an area that I heard was really nice, but that I wasn't able to visit. So very cool. 1 second. Tony says Jarvis and Dundas would like to disagree. No, that's fair. Yeah, Jarvis and Dundas, definitely. Oh, is that my dad? Hi, yeah, that's my dad. Nice. So yeah, definitely it's crazy, because if you go from the main intersection of, like, Yonge and Dundas, which is, like, you know, the main intersection in Toronto, which is usually busy at all hours of the night, though you definitely have some crazy people in that area as well. But that area can be fine because there's so many people. But go over just 1 block to Jarvis and Dundas, and it's a whole other story. So yes, totally agree with you that I would not want to be there by myself at 1 a.m. Point taken. Yes, you are correct, Rough Rider guy. You're coming up to Shakespeare on the Saskatchewan. My pleasure for the live stream. Yeah, so this is another really cool sort of attraction here in Saskatoon, where there's kind of just like this amphitheater and like seating kind of area, and during the summer they have, yeah, like Shakespeare in the park sort of performances, and it's kind of just a fun thing to do. Lots of local performers, so another lovely thing to do in the summer here in Saskatoon. Let me actually flip over here and give you guys one more view of the beautiful bridge, University Bridge. And that's University Hospital, right? I'm not imagining things. I'm like 98% certain that's one of the biggest hospitals in Saskatoon, and also the University of Saskatchewan is just on the other side of it, because obviously people who are in the medical program, you know, can work at the University Hospital. So that's what that is on that side. This is new. This was not here when I was here. Is this the path to Shakespeare in the park? Maybe. Oh yeah, this was not here last time I was here. Let's take a look. Oh, before I go any farther though, thank you so much once again to Kaleda. Thank you for the super chat. Is there any short or long-term plan to visit anywhere in the US? Or where is your next destination to visit outside of Canada to do a tour? I'm enjoying your tour, at least virtually, until practically visit some of them. Thank you so much, Kaleda. So I'm gonna keep it a surprise for maybe about a month more where I'm going next, because I do need to actually confirm, you know, a few more things about where I'm going and what the entry rules are before I can 100% say that that's what's happening next. But as far as the US, most likely, you know, not this coming year, unless anything, well, not this year, I should say, not this year. It's probably not going to happen to the US, but next year, maybe, because definitely a US road trip is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but kind of similar to Canada, like it's expensive, right? It costs a lot of money to spend a month or two traveling around the States. So, you know, we'll see how things go. I would obviously love to visit so many different places in the States, but right now I kind of just got to go where it's more budget friendly, but hopefully in the future. So thank you very much once again. And I'm gonna flip the camera here to give you guys, a view of this, because this is all new, at least new to me. This was not here the last time that I was here. But wait, is this the stage? There's the stage on the other side. I don't know. I guess, oh, that's cool. This is, I guess, maybe the actors for this year or something that they're having. That's cool. Now, where should I go? Should I go down here, guys, or should I go down there? Somebody direct me. I'm just gonna read your comments. I think you just walked into Shakespeare. Yeah, but wait, did they cover the stage now? Because I remember it was outside. I thought that it was outside, but maybe now they have it inside because of chances of rain or something. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we got the beautiful river, and yeah, where I'm probably gonna go with my dad tomorrow, you see all the trails like on that side? That's a really beautiful area if you want to actually feel like you're more in nature and stuff. Beautiful place to go running. Aw, thank you very much, Didrik. It's 2 a.m. here in Norway right now, but I'm still enjoying the live stream. Well, thank you so much for staying up so late. Love that. It says pathway closed. Okay, so we're gonna have to, I don't know. Why are there people over there? Should I break the rules? Or it kind of looks like they're having some, oh, that boat thing is boarding. What is this? Is just that square closed? Or is this closed? I'm gonna walk here, this is weird. Anyways. I don't think I'm harming anybody here. Oh, what is the name? Prairie Lily, that's it. I have never been on this boat, but this is like a Saskatoon, you know, staple of this lovely like river boat that you can cruise on for the sunset and get a beautiful view of the city. So, but actually, maybe it is actually path closed because where I need to get to is up there. Yeah. Shoot, okay, maybe I can't, but at least I can give you guys a view of the Prairie Lily, right? Yes, that's the name. Really cute little boat. All right, yeah, let's go back and go around. Or can I go up here? I don't know. Today's like a walk of the old stomping grounds while still giving first impressions of all this new stuff that I have definitely not seen before. So let's see. Because what this area was before, that I always used to come here for, was the Mendel Art Gallery. It was like this really cute, lovely little gallery, and it was actually free to get into, or you know, you could donate at the door or something. And they had like a really nice coffee shop that was in there as well, and that you could like, you know, get a beautiful view of the river as you sat in there. But from my understanding, it's been closed for quite a few years now, and they've kind of moved all the art to the Reme Art Gallery, which was kind of near Broadway Bridge that I had pointed out before. So I think my dad should be parked somewhere over here, but I want to see if the building is still here of the Mendel Art Gallery, because I have not been here for so long. And where is my dad? If anybody sees a black Ford truck, let me know. Oh, Lane says the building is still there. Oh, interesting. Do you know what they use it for, Lane? Or is it like closed? Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite spots when I lived in Saskatoon. Kind of sad to see it closed. Aw, thank you so much for coming out, Johanna. Hope you have a great night. And thank you to everybody for coming out today. I really appreciate it. Hello. It's been really fun to show you guys around. My old stomping grounds, you could say. Yeah, my dad, I don't see him. Oh, maybe that's him over there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, what's up? We got here in good time, huh? It hasn't taken me as long as I thought it would. I thought I'd be walking for 2 hours. But to be fair, I wouldn't want to walk all the way back now. So it's good. Yeah. Well, let's give the people maybe one more view, if we can, of the river, and then we can end the live stream there. Oh yeah, you're sore? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take everybody out for a little bit more, and then I'll come back, okay? All right. Say bye to everybody.
Okay, bye.
All right. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Is all of this closed? I'll be sad if it is. I guess maybe they're doing a bunch of construction to it here. Oh no, sad. All right, well, let me give you a view, I guess, of in here of what was the Mendel Art Gallery, because yeah, all the red I think means all of that is closed off. So sad. Let's see here. Let me flip the camera. I don't know if I'm allowed to be here, but actually, yeah. This used to be a greenhouse, I think, right? There even still is, I think, some kind of trees or something in here. I think, yeah, this was like a garden or a greenhouse or something. Am I imagining things or no? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this was a greenhouse. Then that was the museum, and then this was the cafe. Yeah. Wow. Feels like so long ago that I used to come out here. I guess things change as they do. Well, friends, thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out for the live stream. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for sharing your experiences. And like I said, tomorrow is going to be a video about Calgary. I hope you guys will like it. And then the week after is going to be the Stampede. And I'm sure, unless you're from Canada, some of you might not even know what the Stampede is. So make sure you check it out. Thank you all so much for your support. I hope you have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I think I'll try and do a live stream in about 2 weeks from now from a very special place in Alberta with both of my parents, because my dad is going to be driving me back all the way to Calgary instead of me flying. So there's going to be a day where my mom, my dad, and I are going to go out to a really cool place in Alberta together. So I'm going to try and do a live stream from there. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.